Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. I don't know why the hell my webcam is in bumfuck, but let's fix that. Alright, so recently, for those of you guys who have been watching, you've seen me play a fire trapper, and of course, for people who don't know, I guess somehow don't know, the character is not very tanky. It is not made to be tanky. It is not a tank character, but I have kind of found a couple ways to make it a bit more tanky for those of you guys who want to play it. So first off, let's talk about a little bit about this. I actually don't have the skill trees 100% pulled up, but I do have this tree, which you cannot see because I need window capture. Please don't be porn. Please don't be porn. Okay, good. We got it. No porn. All right. So this is the new sketch of my fire trapper. This is to 111. That's pretty much it. But people keep asking me for 120 point builds over and over again. So the last things you would do on this tree is come over here and get Revenge of the Hunted, and you're done. But anyway, I feel like maybe there's something I missed. I don't know. I just made a sketch here, so if I miss a point or two, I do apologize. But on this character, there's a couple things different. So those of you guys who are familiar with my fire trapper that I showed before, I'm going to show you guys some things that we changed here. Now, things that we changed, I ended up dropping dual curse, and instead of dual curse, I am running static blows, which gives you an effective 10% chance to shock, along with some shock duration, which is pretty good. Now, what this is for is this is for proccing Prolif via using Herald of Thunder. Since you get a decent amount of elemental damage in the tree, if we look down here, first off, we get 52% trap damage, which would go for your elemental damage. And you get... Where's offense? Why can't I see it? General. Here we go. 126% increased elemental damage with an additional 8% lightning damage. I don't know if it's tagged. I don't think Herald of Thunder gets tagged on AoE damage, so don't worry about that. But all of that actually benefits your Herald of Thunder. So with that being said, you actually do a pretty good amount of lightning damage. Now this part I haven't tested, although my buddy Rich J Money and one of his friends, I cannot remember his name, they were talking about it and whatnot, and they came up with the idea, and Rich told me, so you know, I'm thanking him for that. So I haven't gotten to really check it out yet, but he said it works pretty good. So that is the switch. That's all you would do. If you don't like it, you don't use it. It's just you trade out dual curse for static blows. That's it. It's that simple. Of course, if you are doing this route, then you will have to take EB. If you're doing the other routes with dual curse, you could essentially not get EB and get deep dots instead and run dual curse. And I think it's the same point. So 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lied. It's 1 point extra. So that's pretty much the trade-off. The benefits of that, you don't need to use elemental weakness. I don't personally mind double cursing. It doesn't really bother me at all. So the benefit is you don't need to double curse. You do overall technically get more damage because you're shocking mobs, which is a 50% more, which is a multiplier. So technically you do deal more damage, but I don't know 100% how effective it is because I haven't played it. But from what I saw him do, he seemed perfectly fine doing it. Alright, now a change that I'm going to do for my build personally, this is something 100% set on I will do. So let me just run with what I'm familiar with here. I ended up dropping Breath of Flames. Now, once again, I haven't tested this. I was just playing around with some stuff and just, I can't believe I didn't think about this. So, by removing the 4 points here, you actually get 4 levels, you know, earlier of your other stuff. Meaning, you get to Acrobatics 4 levels earlier, you get Herbalism 4 levels, you get all the defensive stuff 4 levels earlier. And for people who don't think 4 levels is a lot, 4 levels is the difference between 96 and 100. That's a lot of playtime. 4 levels is the difference between 86 and 90. Meaning if I respect these 4 points and knew about what I wanted to do now, I probably wouldn't have died on my trapper. Because with 4 points, I would have done my full respect to pick up Acrobatics. Now, why am I dropping this and what are these nodes that I'm dropping specifically? Well, let's talk about this. This is actually not a bad wheel, so let's look at it. 20% ignite duration, with 5% ignite chance, with 10% fire damage, with additional 10% fire damage, 20% ignite duration, and 5% chance to ignite. So if you total up this wheel, you get 40% ignite duration, 10% ignite chance, and 20% fire damage for 4 points. That's actually really, really, really good. It's not bad at all. But let me show you what you could do instead. So let's look at this ring here called Moku's Embrace. It's one of my favorite rings, and I cannot believe I didn't think about it for the build. So first off, it's a ring slot. So what are you sacrificing in a ring slot? You're sacrificing life. You're sacrificing potential mana regen. You're sacrificing potential fire damage. And I think that's it. I guess implicit could go crit. And I guess you're sacrificing stats as if you need stats as well. But let's look at what Moku's actually gives you. So a perfect Moku's is 25% fire damage, meaning for those 4 points, you would get 5% increased damage over the nodes. A perfect Moku's has 10% ignite chance. That means as well, you're getting 10% ignite chance, which is the same thing as those 4 nodes. Casting speed and attack speed while ignited makes no difference. Chance to be ignited, I don't think this is going to be an issue at any point in time. The only thing I could see that's hurting you is like the Flame Blast Exile hits you for 5.9k and then you get ignited for 100 damage and die at a 6k. Personally, I don't think it fucking matters at all. I've used Moku's before and it hasn't hurt me at all. But the ring actually has good benefits. It's actually got the implicit of fire res and it's got up to 40% cold res. So the ring is not bad at all. So you get 4 points by doing this. The only thing you're losing is ignite duration. And ignite duration is pretty important, I'm not going to lie. You get 40% increased ignite duration on the tree. But for people who always want to know, people always ask this question, Pohx, you know, I have currency to spend, what do I spend it on? You know, Pohx, what gems do I want equality? So here we go. Let's bring it up. Flammability in Path of Exile gains 1% increased burn duration. So a 20% flammability is 20% burn duration. So the only thing you're losing is 20% ignite duration. That's it. And technically you can even gain 5% fire damage by using the ring. And it's a cheap ring. I hope it doesn't go up in price. Act 4 is coming, Fire Trappers suck, don't ever play them. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good setup. Now, the other thing to take note of is if you want to do the route that Rich Day Money was talking about, you would drop Flammability and use Elemental Weakness as your curse because you want to scale Herald of Thunder to get your prolifs properly. So you would not use Flammability. With my way, you have to use Flammability. Actually, technically, sorry, you don't have to use Flammability. So you could even do both. You could use the Moku's and you could do the other setup as well. But I cannot stress how cool it is for me, at least. For me, it's a big upgrade. Because you're getting to herbalism quicker. You're getting to, you know, phase acro at like level 86 or 84 instead of like level 90, which is huge. That's when the grind doesn't start there, but any time you can get these huge upgrades quicker, it's awesome. Because for me, I'm not gonna drop fire damage. You know, I'm not gonna drop like Heart of Flame because it gives so much damage. I couldn't drop Breath of Flame because I needed the ignite chance. You know, there's a lot of things I couldn't potentially drop. And I am losing a good amount of life on my ring. You know, I'm losing like, what I guess, like almost 200 life on a ring. But at the same time, I'm grabbing Herbalism, which gives me 20% increased life, along with Flask life recovery speed and life recovery, which I'm in love with Flask, so it's perfect for me. And, you know, like I said, for people who want to push it to as much as they can, you can come down here, 1, 2, like this. Maybe I can work out something. No, I need to go here for high explosives. I was thinking there might be another way to work around the tree, but I'm pretty tired. But by doing this, you get Revenge of the Hunted as well, which is not really that good. But there are pros. So here we go. This would give you, and of course, this is too many points, but I'm just giving you guys an example here. This would give you, I think, 204% life, which is good. That's a lot better than my 140%. You could potentially drop this shitty Written in Blood if you wanted to. It's up to you. Written in Blood's alright, but it depends if you're using EB or not. You'll still have like maybe 300-400 energy shield if you don't have EB, so it's still a little buffer for like Roa charges and stuff. Oh yeah, but the cool thing is that you do get some evasion rating. So you get 8, 16, 24, 32. 32 plus 18 is what, 50? I'm bad at math. Don't make fun of me. 8, 16, 32, 50. We'll say 50% increased evasion, which is not bad at all. And then, of course, with Ondars, it helps a lot. Running Grace, it'll help a lot. And you get 123 decks going this route on the tree. That means you really only need one ring with like 50 decks on it, and boom, you have 173 decks. You know, you get a Turquoise Amulet, boom, you have over 200 decks already, you're solid. This character gets 94 strength plus 20, so that's what, 114 strength. Your strength requirements are fine, you just get a little bit of strength on gear, and boom, you're fine as well. So I'm really liking this new character, and like I said, it might not seem like a lot to you guys, but to me it is. Like, just that slight little change makes all the difference. I want to see as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the same amount of points, but you do get 20 decks going this way. So if you do want to drop Written Blood, in fact, you could go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you could come this way, which is an alternate route. 4, 5. And you would get the dex nodes right here. So that's another option. That's if you want to drop Written in Blood. That's up to you. I still think it's okay. You know, it gives 10 strength. It gives 4, 8, 12, 20. It gives 20% life. So each one is essentially 5% life. So that's not bad. It's better than the Silent Spot where they're all 5. So actually, I'd give this node a little bit better rating. It's not too bad at all. But yeah, so this is yet again the Fire Trapper that doesn't use Entropy because Entropy sucks unless you're damaged over time. And Holy Fire sucks because it's in a shitty position. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would grab. I guess you could drop like Sanctity if you didn't want it, but I think Sanctity is pretty good. It's not bad at all. You could, if you didn't want Retribution, you could come in like this and do that. That's another option. You could also pick up... See, I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is like the full build, which I've been looking for because I didn't really know how to. I was kept on looking for solutions of making the character stronger and stronger, and I couldn't think of it. This is Flask Effect, but I don't want that shit. I just don't like this. I don't like this stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, but I think it has to be. I'll look more at this maybe towards the morning, but at the same time, you know, the tree is getting changed for Act 4 anyway, so I'm pretty much just having fun with what I can for right now. Yep. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and link this tree in the description down below. If you guys want to check it out, feel free to just check it out. Other options, one more thing, is if you don't run around Searing Touch, you can spend 3 points to get Deflection. I think endgame that would also be an ideal setup. So like instead of getting Revenge of the Hunted, you drop Searing Touch, you get a Doriani's, you run an Evasion Shield, you get Deflection, you get 80% increased shield defenses at 115 points. And then you'll have life on your shield, which will make up for the fact that you don't have Revenge of the Hunted. And this percentage evasion here does not match up with this shield defense that you would get. So that's another option as well, is getting the shield defense nodes. And potentially, if Survivalist was 2 points, I would probably fucking get it. Because it's actually not bad for 1% max cold. But since it's 3, fuck. Man, they should just put Survivalist right there. They should do that. They should just take Survivalist and just put it right there. I think that would be the best Kappa. Yep, so you guys play... You know, I just realized there's also, like, trap damage here. But this is shitty. You don't want this. This is a scam. 9... I mean, technically it's not that bad, I guess. Fuck. Now I have to look at this. I don't think this is good though. Let's see. 24 plus 10 is 34. 34 plus 9 is 42. So this is more than 10% effectiveness per. Plus you get trap throwing speed. Could I drop anything for that? I don't think I could. Fuck. I'm so tired and I'm trying to like do this at the same time and I'm being stupid right now. No. In a world where you had more points, then we could get Master Sapper, and then we'd be even more fucking overpowered because that's trap throwing speed is amazing. Trap throwing speed is nuts. And then I'd get trap trigger radius too, so I'd even come across and pick up that one. Don't worry guys, Act 4 we're getting more points, right? This is where it's gonna be. Anyway though, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this helps you guys out just a little bit. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, tomorrow, Friday the 10th, is it Friday the 10th? I don't remember. Whenever Diablo 3 season comes out, which should be tomorrow, I'll be playing a wizard with my buddy Mac, who will most likely be playing a barbarian again. So I hope to see you guys then. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, remember, I'm a sellout. You can type Pohx Duck in the chat if you believe me in the comment section below. And remember, this will be linked down in the description below. Remember that get paid to lose weight. According to this number, you can get free samples, Kappa. But have a good one, everybody. I started dieting 2 days ago, and I'll keep you guys updated on my progress whenever I reach a benchmark. Have a good one, everybody.